In the quiet town of Arcadia, Missouri, life moved at a predictable pace. That is, until the day an 8-year-old boy named Jacob Langston, who had drowned 32 years earlier, was found alive in a rice paddy in China. Immigration and Customs Agent J. Marty Bellamy was tasked with bringing the boy back to the United States. Marty, a man used to dealing with the unexpected, found himself deeply unsettled by the boy's calm demeanor and the mystery surrounding his return. When Marty arrived at the Langston household, Henry and Lucille Langston were stunned. They had long since come to terms with their son's death, and seeing Jacob standing before them, unchanged and unaged, was a miracle they couldn't comprehend. Lucille, overwhelmed with joy, embraced Jacob, while Henry struggled to reconcile his emotions. As Jacob settled back into his old home, the town of Arcadia buzzed with rumors and speculations. How could a boy who had been dead for over 3 decades return? The mystery deepened when more deceased individuals, known as the returned, began to reappear. Each one looked exactly as they did at the time of their death, causing a mix of joy, confusion, and fear among the townspeople. Sheriff Fred Langston, Jacob's uncle, took it upon himself to investigate the phenomenon. He was joined by his daughter, Dr. Maggie Langston, who sought scientific explanations for the inexplicable events. Together, they interviewed the returned, trying to piece together the puzzle. One of the first to return after Jacob was Caleb Richards, a man with a dark past. Caleb's return brought warnings of more to come, adding to the town's unease. Marty, who had initially been an outsider, found himself drawn into the heart of the mystery. He formed a bond with Jacob and the Langston family, becoming a protector and confidant. As he delved deeper, Marty discovered that the returned were not just random occurrences. There was a pattern, a purpose, that hinted at something far greater than anyone could have imagined. The town's reactions to the return varied. Some welcomed their loved ones back with open arms, while others were suspicious and fearful. The ethical dilemmas posed by the returns were profound. How do you reintegrate someone who has been dead for years? What rights do they have? And what does their return mean for the natural order of life and death? As the series progressed, the emotional impact of the returns became more evident. Families were reunited, old wounds were reopened, and the town of Arcadia was forever changed. The return brought with them not just their presence, but also the unresolved issues and emotions from their past lives. Despite the initial excitement, the town soon faced darker challenges. The presence of the returned began to strain relationships and test the community's resilience. Secrets long buried were unearthed, and the true nature of the phenomenon started to reveal itself.